Ted Bundy was born on November 24, 1946, in Burlington, Vermont. His early life appeared normal, and nothing about his childhood suggested the dark path he would eventually take. He was raised in what seemed like an ordinary household and grew up in Tacoma, Washington. As a child, Bundy was described as quiet and intelligent. He performed well in school and showed signs of strong academic ability. He was not considered a troublemaker. Instead, he appeared to be a typical young man with a normal future ahead of him. As he entered adulthood, Bundy attended the University of Washington, where he studied psychology. He was known for being polite, well-spoken, and presentable. He formed relationships and was able to gain the trust of people around him. He even worked at a suicide crisis hotline, where he helped people who were experiencing emotional distress. This role required empathy and calm communication, and Bundy performed it well. To the people who knew him, Ted Bundy seemed like a responsible and caring individual. He did not fit the stereotype of a criminal. He dressed neatly, spoke confidently, and appeared educated. However, in 1974, a series of disappearances began to occur in Washington state. Young women, many of them college students, started vanishing. These disappearances confused and frightened local communities. There were very few clues, and investigators struggled to find a suspect. Witnesses began describing a man who approached women in public places. He appeared friendly and harmless. Sometimes he wore a cast or pretended to be injured. He would ask women for help carrying books or loading items into his car. Because he appeared normal and polite, many people did not see him as a threat. This man often introduced himself as Ted. As more women disappeared, investigators began to notice similarities between the cases. Witness descriptions were consistent. The suspect was described as attractive, calm, and well-spoken. In 1975, Bundy was stopped by police while driving. During the search of his vehicle, officers found suspicious items, including handcuffs and tools. Although this discovery raised concerns, it was not enough to immediately connect him to the disappearances. However, as the investigation continued, witnesses began identifying Bundy in lineups. Evidence slowly began to connect him to the crimes. Bundy was arrested and charged. While awaiting trial, Bundy managed to escape from custody. In 1977, he jumped from a courthouse window and temporarily escaped. He was later captured, but escaped again from jail. These escapes demonstrated his intelligence and determination. During this time, Bundy traveled to Florida, where he continued his criminal activities. Eventually, he was arrested again in 1978 after being stopped by police. This time, investigators had stronger evidence. Bundy was put on trial, and the case gained national attention. People across the United States followed the trial closely. Many were shocked that someone who appeared so normal could be responsible for such serious crimes. Bundy often appeared calm and confident during court proceedings. He even represented himself at times, demonstrating his intelligence and knowledge. Eventually, Bundy was convicted. Over time, he confessed to multiple crimes. His confessions revealed the extent of his actions and confirmed investigators' suspicions. In 1989, Ted Bundy was executed in Florida. His case became one of the most well-known criminal cases in American history. What made Ted Bundy particularly disturbing was not just his crimes, but his appearance and personality. He did not look like a typical criminal. He appeared normal, educated, and trustworthy. His story changed how people understood criminal behavior. It showed that dangerous individuals do not always appear dangerous. Ted Bundy's case remains one of the most studied criminal cases in history. It serves as a reminder that appearances can be misleading and that evil can sometimes hide behind a normal face.